where everyone's trying to be seen. What happens to those who choose to stay unseen? Where success has become something we must post about, or else it didn't count. But what if the loudest wins aren't really the strongest? What if the most powerful form of success is the one that grows silently, without the spotlight, without the noise, but with quiet, relentless intent? This is for the ones who are tired of pretending, for the ones building quietly at midnight while the world is asleep, for the ones who felt invisible but are not lost. You are not behind, you are just silent. And silence can be its own kind of power. In the next 15 minutes, we're going to shift something inside you. We'll explore why real strength often grows in the shadows, why you don't need to go viral to be valuable, and how quiet progress can outlive loud performance. So if you've ever felt like your pace is too slow, your path too quiet, or your dreams too different to be noticed, this right here is your space. Let's begin. Maybe you know this feeling. You open your phone and it hits you again. Someone your age just bought a house. Another one got their dream job in Paris. Someone else is crushing it with their side hustle. Meanwhile, you're just surviving, doing your best, but not posting about it, trying, quietly, doubting, silently. It almost feels like if you're not loud about your growth, it doesn't exist. Like success has to be seen to be real. Like quiet means you're not doing enough. But here's the hidden truth. There are people, many of them, who are quietly building lives of depth and meaning, far from the noise. They don't need applause to keep going. They're not trending, but they're transforming. And if you've ever felt small because your journey isn't Instagram worthy, understand this. You're not small. You're just unseen right now. And being unseen is not the same as being unworthy. As the writer Brianna Wiest said, your new life is going to cost you your old one. It's going to cost you comfort. It's going to cost you being liked. And maybe it's also going to cost you the illusion that everything has to be shared to matter. Let me tell you a truth, most people won't. Not all growth is visible, and not all success is designed to be loud. The bamboo tree takes 5 years to even break the surface of the soil. But in those quiet, invisible years, it's growing roots, deep roots. So when it finally rises, it doesn't shake. It doesn't fall with the wind. It stands tall because it took its time. Now contrast that with our modern culture, a culture of constant showcasing. We reward speed over substance, even when it's hollow. We chase aesthetics over authenticity. But real strength, true mastery, isn't rushed. It isn't always broadcasted. It's built in silence. As Carl Jung once said, your vision will become clear only when you look into your heart. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakens. Let's take a step inward. Think of quiet strength as a river. It doesn't need to roar to move mountains. Its power is in consistency, not chaos. Over time, it shapes stone, nourishes life, and creates deep pathways. There's a psychological term for this too, deep work, coined by Cal Newport. It's the ability to focus without distraction on cognitively demanding tasks. The catch? It happens away from the noise, away from clicks, away from validation. It's the kind of work that builds empires, not followers. So if you're moving slow, in silence, in solitude, you might be doing exactly what you need to do. You're building roots no one can see yet. Here's how to lean into your quiet strength and stop mistaking it for weakness. 1. Measure depth, not just speed. Instead of asking, how far have I gone? Ask, how deeply have I grown? Keep a private journal, not for others, for yourself. Track what matters. Discipline, clarity, peace, healing. Let your success be rooted in feeling, not flaunting. 2. Set silent wins. These are goals that don't need applause. Waking up early, consistently. Reading one meaningful page a day. Being kind, even when you're tired. These wins won't trend, but they'll transform. 3. Detach progress from performance. Understand this. You can grow and still feel uncertain. You can be making progress even if no one claps. Progress is not a performance. You don't need to look like you're evolving to actually be evolving. And if you're ever unsure whether you're doing enough, ask yourself, would I still do this if no one ever knew I did? If the answer is yes, that's quiet integrity. That's strength. As Maya Angelou once said, I come as one, but I stand as 10,000. You are carrying generations of quiet resilience in you. Let it guide you forward. Here's what they won't tell you. You don't have to win the world to be worthy. You don't have to shout to be powerful. And you don't need to be seen to be significant. Your power is in the quiet decisions you make every day. To stay focused, to keep healing, to keep showing up, even when no one notices. Because the real game isn't out there. It's in here. In your silence, in your patience, in the version of you that no one claps for. But one day, they'll wonder how you became so unshakable. While they chase applause, you build legacy in silence. That's your edge. You are the slow storm, the quiet force, the grounded soul in a world that won't stop shouting. Don't dim that. Don't rush that. Because some things are too sacred to be shouted. And success, real, lasting success, sometimes walks in without a sound. If this message found you in a quiet place in your life, I hope it reminded you you're not falling behind. You're just building differently. Say yes in the comments if you're choosing quiet strength over loud pressure. Let's make space for a different kind of power. A calm, steady kind that doesn't need an audience to feel real. If this spoke to your soul, don't just scroll. Share it with someone else who's walking silently, but bravely. And if you're ready to dive deeper into slow growth, resilience, and emotional power, hit subscribe and stay, because we're just getting started. Next video, stay grounded, stay silent, stay powerful.